Hello everyone, welcome to the very first tutorial of Python class. Today we're going to start the very first programming. As we are programming on Python, we need to download the Python first. And for that, follow the link in the description section. After clicking it, you'll have something like this. In the window, say Python 3.4.4 2015 1221. If your system structure is 32-bit, click on the first link. And if your system structure is 64-bit, click in this Windows, in the 86 and the 64 MSI installer. And after that, it will be open where you want to download it, simply download it. Okay, I'm not showing you. But whenever you download it, you'll have something that looks like this. Just simply double click on it. Click on Run, click on Next, and here its location is C drive Python 34. It will be C drive or system drive by default. Do not change it, okay? Remember, do not change it. Click on Next, click on Next again. It will start to install. Wait for a few moments. And it will be installed. It's done. Now click on Finish. Okay, so we have successfully installed the Python. Now, click on the Start menu, find Python. Go to P, here Python, okay? See IDLE. This IDLE is the program that will help us to edit and write anything in the Python. You can also find it just simply by typing IDLE. You'll have this, okay? Now you can pin it to the taskbar or in the start, whatever you like. For example, we're pinning it to the start, and now we have this. Okay, whenever we're starting the start menu, we'll have this. Simply click on it. We have got it. Okay, now let's get started. Are you ready? Click on the file, click on new file. Every time you do a new program, new code, anything, we'll have to do it. Okay, don't forget to save it. Okay, type save as wherever you want to save it. You can create a new folder or something. Okay, for example, for this week we are going to save all these things in a new folder. Okay, you're typing it Python programs or Python program. Okay, so we'll save it here, and the first name, file name should be class 1. Class 1. Okay, we've saved it. Now we have got this window. We'll write and start coding. Okay, the first thing that we want to do with the Python is to print something, which means whatever we'll write, it will be printed on Python. And for that, you'll have to remember one simple, easy word, that is print. Remember, print, nothing else. Write print. You can give it a space. After that, give two brackets for started and ended. Okay, use two parentheses, and inside the parentheses you can write whatever you like to write, whatever you like to print. Just simply write it. Here we're writing hello world. Done. Okay, now if you just press on F5, or you can go and run it from here, whatever you like. we're pressing F5. Got it. See? Hello world. It's very simple, isn't it? Okay, now you can also write multiple lines inside it. Remember, I told you you can write anything and it will be printed as long as you're writing it inside this parenthesis. Okay, so for example, now we want to write something. We want to write multiple lines. Okay, remember what I said. You can write anything you want as long as you're writing it between this parenthesis. So if you want to write 2 or 3 lines consecutively, you can write it. It's very easy. Okay, I'm giving you an example. Printf bracket parenthesis. So we'll write whatever we want to write inside this parenthesis. Okay, so we're writing I am coding and it's awesome. Full stop. Period, whatever you like to say. And then I'm giving it a little bit of space and I'm writing I'm enjoying it. Okay, see, I've written 2 lines here. You can write something more like I'm giving some numbers or something. See, there are three lines here. Okay, so now I'm going to press F5 to ask me if I want to save it. Yes, I want to save it, and yes, here we are. I'm coding and it's awesome. I'm enjoying it, and those numbers, which doesn't have any meaning. See, it's quite simple. You can write anything you want to write here. Okay, now go to the second part. For example, okay, we are deleting everything here. Okay, you want to write 2 lines in a new line. Let's write I'm coding, and you want to write I'm enjoying it in a new line. Okay, and for that you have 2 options. Option number 1 is just go to another line and write print again with the same process, brackets and parentheses, and writing I'm enjoying it. And just simply press F5 to run it. I'm coding and I'm enjoying it. See, this I'm enjoying it is in a new line. Okay, you can also do it in a different way, and that is, okay, I'm showing you. Write print, here's the bracket, here's the parenthesis, write I'm coding, and here, instead of writing the print again, you can just simply use /n. Remember, /n for denoting the next line. Just simply put /n, and whatever you write after this n will be in the next line. Okay, so as we have written I'm enjoying it, I'm writing it again like I am quite enjoying it. Okay, to make it a little bit different, I'm quite enjoying it. See, I'm coding /n, I'm quite enjoying it. It doesn't need to put any space or gap between these things. Okay, press F5. Okay, see, I'm coding and I'm quite enjoying it. It's a new line here. So you have got 2 options. Option number 1, write print again, and option number 2, use the /n. If you're writing something in a big sentence or something, you can use the /n, but for the coding purpose, we will prefer and suggest to write print again and again, because it will be much easier to detect and understand your code whenever you're writing a very big code. Okay, if you're writing a very lengthy very long code and using /n every time, it will be much difficult to find out and determine what you have written. So it's better to put it this way. But if you're writing something like a sentence or a paragraph, yes, it's quite tedious to write print every time. You can use a slash n on that time. Okay? Now move to the third part. Okay? And it's quite interesting. For example, you want to print something in your program that should be in a specific pattern. For example, you want to print a letter or an application or an ad or a poem or something. On that case, writing it exact in the same form is quite difficult, but Python offers a very easy and effective way, and that is simply write print. As we want to print it, we'll use the bracket. Instead of using a single parenthesis to start and a single parenthesis to end it, we will use 3 parentheses to start and 3 parentheses to end. Is it clear? Yes. And after that, whatever you write, it will be in the exact same manner. For example, I'm writing, I am doing programming in Python, and giving a little bit space, and it's awesome. I'm giving it enter. I'm writing here. See, I've given a little bit space here, and I'm writing it's actually quite easy. And I'm writing something like here. I want to give it a, for example, I'm giving it a hashtag like only Python is real. Okay, so I've written it in a very specific pattern, like I'm giving it a bit more space here. I've taken it to the next line and given another space, and you know, it's quite difficult to write it just in a simple print pattern. And now I want to finish it, so I will give 3 parentheses again and end it with the bracket. Press F5, press OK, and bingo! We've got it, and we've just got it exactly the way that we have written it. Okay, it has printed exactly in the same way. So if you want to print, if you want that your program will contain a letter, an advertisement, or an application, or a poem, or something that's required to be in the exact same way, you can use that. That was the end of our very first tutorial. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section, and there are some problems for practicing for you in the description box. You can check it out, you can practice it at your own and post it in the Facebook group and have a discussion about it. Those things are very easy and very elementary, that doesn't require any discussion or problem. But if you still face any problem, you're always welcome. Okay, and if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for the next program. Stay fine, stay cool. Thanks for watching. Peace.